Hello everybody, welcome to day 2 of our distance learning. Today we are going to talk about the importance of having routine while you're at home and doing e-learning and why it is so important to keep a routine and to keep everything so that you can be successful with your learning and with your schoolwork. So we're going to start by kind of looking at my routine throughout the day. So this is what my routine that I've set up for myself looks like. So I have my wake up, my workout, shower. I still get ready for the day, making sure I take off my pajamas, get dressed, do my hair, do my makeup, just so it seems like a normal school day to me. Then I go over my schedule for the day. So I set up my daily schedule and make sure that I know what's going on that day. Then I set aside some time for me to do some grading, or I could do, might be deep prepping on stuff or answering emails. But this is my work time, my planning time, my making video time, so that I have everything ready to go for you guys. Then I have my office hour prep. So 15 minutes before I jump on to help the 5th graders out. Then I'll be going over questions, looking to see if anybody's posted in any of the groups and any of the assignments to make sure that I know kind of what people are struggling with or what we're going to be talking about during office hours. Then I have my office hours from 9 to 11. Then after that, I have my lunch break. So during my lunch break, I'm going to eat lunch. I might go take a walk outside to get outside and get some fresh air if I've been inside for a long time. Then I come back in, get back set up, get back into work mode. Then I look over to make sure to see what 6th graders are struggling with or what we might be talking about during office hours. Then at 2, you guys should all have your attendance or your daily check-ins completed, so that I need to go through those daily check-ins and make sure I do attendance for the day. Then after that, I'll prep and make sure everything's ready to go for tomorrow. Double check that I have all the videos and assignments are loaded. And then that's when I'm going to do another workout for the day, just because I've been sitting all day. Then, of course, I got supper to make, and I have supper to eat, and then I have my night email office hours, and then it's time for me to spend time with my family before I go to bed. So I have my day planned out. This is what it's going to look like for me during these e-learning days. Am I going to follow this perfectly every day? No. Is it? But it is a guideline for me to follow. It's to make sure that around these times, this is what I am doing, because I know what I have to get done. And how do I know what I have to get done? I have my daily to-do list. So part of my calendar that I have filled out has a to-do list. So that's part of my routine every day, to sit down in the morning and to figure out what are my big to-dos for today. So as you can see, it's all about lesson planning and check-ins and making sure I get stuff ready to send home to you guys. So that's what my days look like when I'm working from home. So your days, they look very similar to days when I'm working at school. So that's very similar to what your days should look like when you are at home. So what are some important elements that you need to have in your routine? You need enough time in your daily schedule to finish your schoolwork. Some days it might not take all day. Some days you might be able to get through your schoolwork faster So we're going to talk about some activities that we can use to fill our day that will help us be more successful and help us use our time wisely. Daily exercise. Make sure you work in some brain breaks throughout the day so that you're not just working away all day by yourself. Make sure you take some breaks. Go get a snack. Go get a drink of water. Go take a walk outside like I have in my schedule. Make sure you get that daily exercise in. Mr. Fitzgerald will be giving you guys some ideas throughout this week and next week of good exercises to do at home. If you need some other options, ask me. I'd be happy to help or point you in the right direction of some good activities. Otherwise, just getting outside, walking around your yard, going for a bike ride, running around the yard, playing basketball, playing football with your siblings or whoever you're hanging out with during the day. Just getting your body moving. Build in some time for reading. Do some reading. Find a good book. There's audiobooks that are free out there right now. I think there's a lot of ebooks that are free right now out there. This country is looking for ways to help you guys at home and support you and entertain you and help you with your schoolwork. There are so many free resources out there right now. Find them, use them. Make sure you get outside, get some fresh air. Is every day going to be nice? No, we live in Minnesota, so of course not. You're not going to be able to get outside every day, but when you can, do it. Fresh air is great. Time to eat. Make sure you're taking time for lunch. Take your breaks. Get a snack. Whoops. Time to be a kid. Make sure you build in some time after your schoolwork is done to be a kid, to play some games, to do a puzzle, to watch your favorite videos or TV shows. But make sure that this isn't what's taking up all your time. This should be your reward to yourself after getting your schoolwork done. It should be what comes at the end of the day. These brain breaks and this exercise can be what helps you make it through the day. These are what you should build into your school day to help you make it through. This should be your reward at the end. This time to be a kid. So your favorite items. Set up a reward system with yourself. If I get these 3 assignments done, then I can go outside and play for 20 minutes. Then if I get these 2 assignments, I can go read a book for 20 minutes or watch one music video or something like that. If you need that motivation throughout your day, set it up for yourself. You can do it. If you need help, reach out. I'd be happy to help you set that up for yourself. Here are some sample schedules that other teachers have put together for students. This is more for a younger age kid, but it gives you some good ideas about how to structure your time because you have a lot of these categories within your own school day. And it just gives you some ideas. I've attached all these sample schedules to today's lesson. So they're in there for you to look at. This one is more for middle school. This one has you kind of following your daily schedule, which is a great way to do it. But just building in those breaks for yourself. And you might want to do your break and then actually say what activity you're going to do every day or during each break. That's a good way to do it. Then there's this Blink one that's set up a lot like your WIN schedules that you used at school, which is a good one to use too. So put it out, put down what you're doing. There's just some extra spaces to build in those breaks or those activities to help you make it through the day when you're sitting at a computer all day or sitting in the living room or the basement or wherever you are. Build in those breaks, because transitioning from class to class is kind of what is your break at school. So you got to build those in, but they're not going to be the same because you're not going to have the people to quite interact with. So you have to build in those breaks. Think about, when are teachers' office hours? When should you be hopping online to get questions answered? Make sure to build those into your schedules. So that is your assignment for today. Your assignment for today is to make a rough schedule for yourself. Then you will be uploading it to Google Classroom. That is what I want you to work on today. You can use one of the templates that I have given you, and I will make a video and upload it tomorrow to show you how to get these onto an iPad, how to print them. But what you need to do, or you can just write it down on a piece of paper and take a picture of it. Send it to me. Make it in a Google Doc. Make it in a Google Excel sheet. Make it in a Google Slide. Whatever you want to use to make your schedule and set it up, go for it. I'm open. I just want to see that you kind of have a plan of what your day is going to look like, what you're going to do. Today, during our meeting time, we're going to kind of have a group chat, and we're going to use Google Meetings instead of Google Hangout today for office hours, because I want to kind of have more structure in our Google Hangout today to talk and bounce ideas and take turns sharing different ideas of how you're going to structure your day. If you can't make it to the Google Hangout today, I will record it and I will upload it into Google Classroom. So start thinking about, what is your daily schedule going to look like?